Alex, quick question. When someone says, I'm wearing pants today, what do you imagine?
Someone wearing trousers? Like jeans?
In America, yes. In Britain, that means underwear.
Wait, what? Underwear?
Yes. So if you tell a British person, I bought new pants today, they think you're sharing your underwear shopping.
Oh my God, I have said this so many times in front of British people.
And that is why you need to watch this episode today.
This is going to be cringe level eye-opening.
Today, we are revealing the biggest word differences between British and American English, and trust me, some will shock you.
And stick around till the end because the last word difference will literally make you laugh out loud.
Comment below right now, are you Team British or Team American?
We want to know. Let the friendly war begin.
Grab a tea or coffee, depending on your team, and let's go. Sarah, before we dive in, why does this even matter? It's the same language, right? Great question, Alex. Here's the truth. Confusing British and American English can lead to embarrassing or awkward situations.
Like the pants story?
Exactly. And it's not just funny. It can affect your job interviews, your travel, your studies abroad.
So this is really important for ESL learners.
Hugely important. If you're going to America, watching American shows, you need American words.
And if you're heading to UK, Australia, or watching British content, you need British words.
Plus, IELTS exam tests both. TOEFL is mostly American. University applications use both.
So yes, this absolutely matters for ESL learners.
And here's the fun truth. The differences are so hilarious you'll never forget them.
Promise.
Let's start with the most common ones. These come up in daily life. Food difference number 1, chips.
Oh, I know this one. Chips are those crunchy snacks in bags.
In America, yes, chips means potato chips in a bag.
And in Britain?
In Britain, chips means French fries, hot fried potato sticks.
What? So if I order chips in London, I get fries?
Exactly. And Americans call those fries. British call them chips.
So what do British people call American chips?
Crisps.
Crisps. That's so cute.
So in Britain, fish and chips means fish and fries.
This is already mind-blowing.
Food difference number 2, biscuits.
Oh, tell me, what's the difference here?
In America, biscuits are soft, fluffy bread rolls usually eaten at breakfast with gravy.
And in Britain?
In Britain, biscuits are cookies, sweet, crunchy, perfect with tea.
So British biscuits equal American cookies.
Exactly. And American biscuits are something completely different.
Imagine ordering biscuits and gravy in London.
They'd put cookies in gravy. What a nightmare. Food difference number 3, cookies versus biscuits.
Wait, so what do Americans call cookies?
Cookies, soft or crunchy sweet treats.
But Brits call those biscuits?
Yes, and in America, biscuits are bread rolls.
This is making my brain spin.
Welcome to the British versus American confusion. Food difference number 4, candy versus sweets.
Ooh, tell me.
Americans say, I want some candy. British say, I want some sweets.
So both mean the same thing?
Same thing, different words. Chocolate, lollipops, gummies. Americans call them candy. British call them sweets.
Sweets sounds so cute.
Right? So British. Food difference number 5, soda versus fizzy drink.
What? Even drinks have different names?
Yes, Americans say soda or pop for Coke, Sprite, Pepsi.
And British?
British say fizzy drink.
Fizzy drink. That's so descriptive.
And in some states in America, they say pop, in others, soda. So America itself has different words. English is chaos. Transport difference number 1, elevator versus lift.
Oh, I always wondered about this.
Americans say, take the elevator to the fifth floor.
And British?
British say, take the lift to the fifth floor.
Lift is shorter and easier.
And it makes sense. It lifts you up.
British English is so logical sometimes.
Transport difference number 2, truck versus lorry.
Lorry? What's a lorry?
A lorry is a truck, big vehicle that carries goods. Wait, Americans say truck, British say lorry? Exactly.
Lorry sounds like a girl's name.
Right? Hi, my name's Lori.
This episode is going to ruin my life with laughter.
Transport difference number 3, subway versus underground.
Oh, I was confused about this in London.
Americans say subway for the underground train system.
And British?
British say underground, or even cooler, the tube.
The tube. That's such a British thing to say.
And in America, Subway is also a sandwich shop chain.
So if I go to America and say, I'm going to the subway, they think I want a sandwich?
Exactly. Transport difference number 4, gas versus petrol.
This one I know.
Americans say gas or gasoline for car fuel.
British say petrol.
And the place to fill up?
American gas station, British petrol station.
Imagine telling a British person, I need gas. They might think you have a stomach problem.
Sarah, no!
It's true. Cultural confusion. Transport difference number 5, trunk versus boot.
The car part?
Yes, the back storage part of a car.
Americans say trunk.
British, boot.
So British people put their groceries in their boot.
Yes, and the front part, Americans say hood, British say bonnet.
Hood versus bonnet. These sound like baby names.
This is the cutest language confusion ever. Home difference number 1, apartment versus flat.
Oh, I always mix these up.
Americans say, I live in an apartment.
British?
British say, I live in a flat.
Flat sounds so simple.
And both mean the same thing, a unit in a building. Home difference number 2, trash versus rubbish.
What about garbage?
Americans say trash or garbage.
British?
British say rubbish, and the bin?
American trash can or garbage can. British bin or rubbish bin.
Bin is so short and cute. British also use rubbish as an adjective. That movie was rubbish means that movie was bad.
Oh, so it's an insult too?
Yes, that's rubbish equals that's nonsense. Home difference number 3, faucet versus tap.
Where you wash your hands?
Yes, the water dispenser.
American say faucet.
British? British say tap.
Tap makes more sense to me. You tap it on and off.
Right? British words often feel more logical. Home difference number 4, bathroom versus loo or toilet.
The most important word.
Americans say bathroom or restroom.
British?
British say toilet or slang loo.
Lou. That's adorable.
And imagine in America, you say, I'm going to the toilet, they find it shocking.
Why?
Americans think it's too direct. They prefer restroom or bathroom.
Cultural sensitivity in bathrooms.
Home difference number 5, cookie versus biscuit. Wait, we did this.
Sarah, you're getting confused too.
See, it's that confusing.
Let's continue with new ones.
This section is the funniest. Get ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Clothing difference number 1, pants.
The famous pants confusion.
Americans, pants equals trousers or jeans.
British?
pants equals underwear. Imagine.
So a British guy says, nice pants. He's complimenting your underwear?
Exactly.
This is so embarrassing for travelers.
British call pants trousers.
So always say trousers if you're in UK.
Clothing difference number 2, sweater versus jumper.
Jumper? What is a jumper?
Same thing as a sweater, warm knitted top.
But jumper sounds like something kids wear at the playground.
I know, British words are quirky.
Hey, where's my jumper? Sounds adorable.
Clothing difference number 3, sneakers versus trainers.
Wait, those are two different things to me.
Same thing, athletic shoes.
American, sneakers.
British, trainers.
So British people train in their trainers.
Exactly, makes sense. Clothing difference number 4, vest versus waistcoat.
What's the difference?
This is tricky. American vest means sleeveless dress shirt for formal wear.
And British?
British vest means undershirt, thin, worn undershirts.
Wait, so British vests are different from American vests?
Yes, British call American vests waistcoats.
So American formal vest equals British waistcoat.
Exactly.
This is more confusing than rocket science.
Clothing difference number 5, diaper versus nappy.
For babies?
Yes,
Americans say diaper.
British say nappy.
Nappy. That's the cutest word.
Time to change to a nappy, baby. So British. Education difference number 1, college versus university.
Oh, I thought these were the same.
In America, college and university are often used interchangeably for higher education.
And British?
In Britain, college usually means high school or 16 to 18 age education.
And university?
University is for degree level, bachelor's, master's.
So, I'm going to college means different things.
Exactly. Be careful when traveling. Education difference number 2, grade versus year.
School levels.
Americans say, I'm in 5th grade.
British?
I'm in year 5.
So year 5 equals 5th grade.
Almost. British system is slightly different, but yes, conceptually similar. Education difference number 3, public school.
This is major confusion.
In America, public school equals free government school.
And British?
In Britain, public school equals private, expensive school like Eton.
What? Opposite meanings?
Completely opposite.
This could ruin a college application.
That's why it matters. Britain says state school for free schools. Education difference number 4, eraser versus rubber.
Wait, rubber?
Yes, for erasing pencil.
Americans say eraser.
British say rubber.
And in America, rubber means condom.
Yes.
So British students asking for a rubber in an American class, disaster.
Cultural disaster. Education difference number 5, math versus maths.
Just one letter?
Yes, Americans say math.
British say maths with an S.
Tiny but noticeable difference.
Both are correct, just regional.
Work difference number 1, resume versus CV.
For job applications?
Yes.
American?
Resume, short, 1 to 2 pages.
British?
CV, curriculum vitae, can be longer.
So when applying internationally, know which one.
Critical career advice. Work difference number 2, buck versus quid.
Money slang?
Yes, Americans say bucks for dollars.
British?
Quid for pounds.
Got 10 quid? Sounds so British.
Like tenner, 10 pounds.
British slang is fun.
Work difference number 3, vacation versus holiday.
Oh, tell me.
Americans, I'm going on vacation.
British?
I'm going on holiday.
Holiday sounds more festive.
And British holiday can mean any vacation. American holiday usually means special days like Christmas. Tech difference number 1, cell phone versus mobile phone.
Phones.
American, cell phone or just cell.
British, mobile phone or just mobile.
And British text people more. They say, text me on my mobile. Tech difference number 2, movie versus film.
Cinema.
Americans, let's watch a movie.
British, let's watch a film.
And the place, American, movie theater, British, cinema. Fun difference number 3, soccer versus football.
The biggest fight.
Americans call it soccer.
British call it football, and they get offended if you say soccer.
Because in America, football is a different sport, American football.
This causes more arguments than politics.
Let's do rapid fire, quick differences.
Go.
American, mailman. British, postman.
Diaper.
British,
Nappy.
sidewalk. British,
Pavement.
apartment. British,
Flat.
eraser. British,
Rubber.
yard. British,
Garden.
truck. British,
Lorry.
vacation. British,
Holiday.
cookie. British,
Biscuit.
drugstore. British,
Chemist.
movie. British,
Film.
trash. British.
Rubbish.
Alex, you're a natural.
I'm officially bilingual in English now. Sarah, big question. Should I learn American or British English?
Great question, Alex. Here's the answer.
I'm listening.
Choose American English if you watch American shows or movies, you plan to work in USA, Canada, you're targeting Hollywood, your industry is mostly American.
Choose British English if you plan to study or work in the UK, you're going to Australia or New Zealand, you take the IELTS exam, you love British shows.
But here's the best advice. Learn both variations.
Why?
Because you never know who you'll meet. Mixing words is okay.
So just be aware of both.
Be flexible, be aware, be confident. Listeners, I want to say something.
Yes.
I want to say you don't need a perfect American or British accent.
You need clear, confident English. That's it.
Whether you say elevator or lift, both are correct.
Whether you say trash or rubbish, both work.
The world has so many English varieties: Indian English, Pakistani English, Australian, Canadian.
And all are valid. All are beautiful.
So speak proudly. Whatever version you use, own it. Your challenge today.
Your challenge today.
Comment below, Team American or Team British?
Which version do you prefer?
And why?
Also, share the most shocking difference you learned today.
Was it pants? Was it rubber? Was it biscuits?
We will read every single comment.
Quick recap.
Food differences.
Chips, biscuits, candy, soda, fries.
Transport, elevator versus lift, truck versus lorry, gas versus petrol.
Home, apartment versus flat, trash versus rubbish, faucet versus tap.
Clothes, pants, sneakers, jumpers, vests.
School, college, year, math versus maths, rubber versus eraser.
Work, resume versus CV, vacation versus holiday.
Fun, movie versus film, soccer versus football.
Like this video if you learned something new.
Subscribe for weekly English magic. We are here every week.
Share with someone planning to travel to UK or USA.
You might save them from the pants embarrassment.
Yes, please.
Until next time, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex.
Stay curious, stay learning, and remember, whether American or British, your English is beautiful. Bye!